Hello, everyone. This is Heroes of the Veils, and no, this is well, the show is already ruined. Everyone, welcome to Beyond Heroes. This is our very first episode for this group. It is kind of a reboot for all these characters. It's a very unique show in the fact that every time that we roll a 20-sided die and we get a 20, that means you will have a chance to win a legendary bundle live during the show. At the end of every show, you get to vote on the next chapter of the show. This is like a series of one-shots that culminates into one large overarching campaign, but you, the audience, gets to vote based on the title of what episode you would like us to play in next. So you very much determine the narrative of the story as we go along. And we are joined by some absolutely amazing role players. We have TJ Storm, Lauren Irvin, Hope Lavelle, Adam Bradford, and B. Dave Walters. We are missing Jen Kretschmer today because she is feeling very not well and she's in the hospital, and we wish her a speedy recovery, and hopefully we will see her very soon. And we are all excited for you to join us today for Beyond Heroes, the very first episode. And all right, let's begin. Let's go check out our new intro.
We will rise with the dawn. Out of the ashes and beyond the night, beyond the masses and into the light, beyond all time in this adventure we chose. We will never give up. We are beyond heroes. Beyond heroes.
That is our brand new intro. It is super fantastic. The artwork is by Max Dunbar, and I was told not to tell the audience, but I'm telling them anyways. Our very own Hope Lavelle did the voice and singing for our new intro song for Beyond Heroes. She is amazing. Thank you so much. Yay! Yay! The druid that ends up being a bard. So
I love it. Gonna have to multi-class now.
It's true. What kind of person does that, though?
We will jump right in. You only have 2 hours to solve all the problems of the multiverse. You heroes have been, upon the request of your old compatriot Avron, asked to intercept a battle balloon, a Zeppelin, some kind of airship that is heading into a storm, headed for Waterdeep at this very moment. Avron acquired a battle balloon for yourselves to use. Is unusually large, well stocked, and doesn't seem like it was rented. And you have already begun to suspect that possibly this battle balloon may have been stolen from someone. Now, as you have begun sailing into the storm, you can see the other airship above Waterdeep, and you're closing in at these very moments, all of you. And what information you've been given is that there is perchance some sort of magical item of extreme value and danger on this airship ahead of you. It is raining, the wind is battering the balloon back and forth, and lightning is striking left and right of you at this exact same moment. And as it does so, the wind whips what looks like a tarp that has been hung over the balloon, and it tears off. And you see the symbol of an Acquisitions Incorporated diagram.
On our balloon or the one we're chasing?
On your balloon.
What?
Oh, come on!
Is that the name of the ship? I thought we were naming it Murray.
I like Murray. No,
I
wait.
mean, I think
Acquisitions Incorporated.
So just to clarify, are we working for them or did we steal this from them?
we
You
acquired
stole
it.
this from them.
Yeah.
We just was given it by Averin. I don't know where he got it. He probably stole it.
I understand what he was thinking though. Like he's walking by and he's like acquisitions, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll acquire it." And then here we are. Yeah.
He's acquired the acquisition.
I'm sure it's fine. They won't even notice.
Are we the only people on the ship? Have we been operating the airship this whole time?
Yes, you've been clumsily operating this airship with you have no experience using it all, and is way oversized for the group that you are.
Are
we to understand that we are using a ship that we cannot well control to attack a ship that is well controlled to find a thing that we do not know which it is?
That all checks out.
Yeah, no. You read the mission briefing. All right.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Your current pilot right now, however, for the airship is an old crusty man by the name of Rarv in a long black trench coat and a scruffy gray beard. Looks like we're coming up. Looks like we're coming up on the other bow balloon. So I guess you might have figured out we kind of stole this from those Acquisitions Incorporated folks. I'm sure they won't mind.
What was thine part in this, Rarv?
Well, I was like, we need a bow balloon, and yeah, so I took it. That seemed like the thing to do.
It's all scans.
Unless you want to raise the funds to get your own bow balloon.
No, I admire thine resourcefulness.
Omendron's gonna be fine with it. Trust me. We're from like the same hometown.
So are we about to jump on this other flying thing? Because that sounds awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it.
Perhaps a bit closer, Penelope, before we go leaping into the skies.
Okay. Penelope's like on the edge of this flying mechanism, and like her mossy cloak is just like floating, just epically. She's ready.
Do we have any sort of like grappling equipment for like air-to-air boarding? Like, is the ship equipped for that?
There are.
We don't need it.
There are grappling hooks. There are.
Those of us without wings or capable of sprouting wings do in fact need.
Yeah, I can only carry one of you at a time, and there's a lot of rain. It's going to be really uncomfortable. Someone grab a grappling hook.
I will grab a grappling hook, and then I will grab another, and then I will attach it to the ropes, because I am sure that no one will think of that either.
Okay, there are harpoon guns set to the front that whoever is manning them can do so. Penelope Halfpint is still on the top of the ship, basically being the figurehead of this newly acquired Acquisitions Incorporated battle balloon, and it's resplendent. Her cloak is flowing in the wind. Lightning strikes behind her several times, and the rain almost seems to just form a bubble around Penelope Halfpint because of how in tune with nature she is.
Wow, that's so cool.
Can any of us?
You freely are soaking wet.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's a good day. It's a good day. No, this is great.
Lightning has almost struck you twice.
It's
That's the problem.
almost struck me.
I dismiss my armor.
Oh.
I'm not like a lightning rod.
I look down at my armor and I go, well, all right. This is going to be fun. The other balloon, does the other ship that we're approaching, is that also an Acquisitions Incorporated balloon?
It is not.
Okay. Do we see anybody on the deck?
You think you see figures on the deck, yes, but it's hard through this rain and the cloud cover. And you can see the lights below of the city of Waterdeep. It is a massive city, and it's kind of beautiful, and with the light covering of clouds over it, it's almost like cotton with fairy lights glowing through it. It's quite beautiful from up here.
So pretty.
I root around the bridge and see if I can find one of those tubes that allow you to see in the distance.
You do find one such of those glass tubes, those long eyes.
Try to figure out which end to look in, and then I peer into the other ship.
Yes, you see a very tiny briv at one end.
That is the wrong end.
All right, you can see closer at the airship, and as you do so, the rain completely covers up the lens of your little telescope, but immediately it operates magically, and a tiny little windshield wiper starts wiping off the lens of it so that you can see clearly in the storm.
Kane, what do your keen eyes see?
What do
I'll
I
never
see?
get sick of that.
Nor should you.
What?
What do I see?
You see several figures on the ship, and there seems to be, it almost looks like a small battle is happening. You see flashes of what look like strange purplish eldritch blast and screams on the wind.
What are the two groups that are fighting? I relay this all immediately to the rest of the group.
Are they friend or foe?
They are fighting amongst themselves. What else?
That's about all you can see from here.
Now seems to be a good time to go.
Go,
Do we-
go, go!
Not
If I see
No.
her jump, I try to pat her on the rear end, raise her as much as I can. Hopefully, a help action is what I need to do.
Penelope Halfpint pulls a Spider-Man and just does a massive jump off the top of the deck. For those who are manning the harpoon guns at this moment, there is also another weapon called the Green Flame Arrow Blaster. If anyone wants to use that.
that seems interesting.
Really?
Is there any sign that they've like detected us? Like, have they been evading us? Have we been chasing them? or
No,
we're
they
just-
have almost been completely ignoring your presence.
All right, well, I'm just gonna start shooting at people and hope for the best.
Okay.
With
So-
the grappling gun.
Real quick, have we been told who these people are in any way, shape, or form?
No, you've been given very little information, as is pretty common to your sometimes benefactor Averin.
But magical item that they shouldn't have is on the ship that we need to acquire.
That's right.
We
Right.
need to assess who is on the ship before we go and destroy them all. Perhaps they are goodly beings, and we can just ask them for the trinket.
This is true.
50-50.
Yep. Penelope's already gone. I'm gonna go follow her. Remind me when we're done. I want to come back to Waterdeep. I got some friends here, and I will leap off the side and make sure Penelope's okay, and then fly over to the ship.
Yeah, Penelope's not gonna quite make it.
Oh dear.
She's using her
Even with my
shrub
help?
as like a parachute.
Okay, I'm going to let you Ferngully this. I'm going to allow you to like fall. You initially fall, but you are able to catch the wind with all your halfling luck, and you start to actually move up, and you land onto the airship at this exact moment.
Wah! Act first, think later.
And I land next to
Huzzah.
her, nowhere near as suave. And I'm like, sure, yay, hi. What's going on? What's going on?
Immediately, some man in a strange, twisted helmet with 5 spikes coming out of it and sharp teeth on the outside of the mask and cloaked in strange scale mail takes out a dagger and starts running right for you, screaming, "You will not have the prize! It is for Tiamat alone!"
Oh, is he just like running straight at us?
Yes,
Can
like a fanatic. And
Me
Can I look at
thinks my question has been answered. Attack!
can Penelope and I just kind of move out of the way and let him
Yeah, I'm
jump
gonna use
off
my
the edge?
halfling nimbleness to kind of just whoop.
you can use your halfling nimbleness. We'll go ahead and let that happen. B Dave, what are you doing at this moment?
Using the grappling gun to try and like attach so that the rest of us can safely cross.
Okay, go ahead and give me a ranged weapon attack. You have a +8 to hit.
Ooh, that is a 24 then.
Ooh, okay.
Ah,
So
Baby's got some kick.
the dragon cultist who is running at you with its dagger straight in the air gets just go and roll 2d10 piercing damage.
Oh,
That was not my intent, but I stand by the results.
16.
16 points of damage. It goes right through his chest and pulls him off the ship as it automatically winds the cord back up,
Oh,
and he
no.
just gets pulled. And this dragon cultist that is in his last dying moments is just like, ugh, why? And it slumps as he gets to your Acquisitions Incorporated battle balloon and just is staring you dead in the face.
I just look at him. I'm like, Keen, Briv, you guys know this dude?
He's slowly sliding off the hook.
Once he
You should-
slides and he falls towards Waterdeep, I'm gonna be like, sorry. Oh, someone's gonna be upset about that. That's gonna
You've
land on
been
someone's roof.
Acquisition.
There is a Wilhelm
It's fire.
scream as he falls to his death.
So if we look around on, so now we know there's dragon cultists, Tiamat, yay. Who are they fighting?
You can see, even in the darkness, you see Deathlocks, warlocks who once had made a deal with some type of entity and had not fulfilled that deal, and they became undead. Several of them are here fighting the dragon cultists.
Penelope? You want to just stand to the side with some popcorn and wait a little bit?
That sounds great. I'm gonna do that.
I know you're all about that do things and then not think about it, but I feel like jumping in the middle of this is counterproductive.
Can I see from the AI ship what's happening on the other?
Yes, you can. You are now close enough. Like you now the actual mast of the airship is almost like side to
I
side.
want to step off or jump off or whatever if it's that close.
Yeah, you can. It's safe enough for you to do so. You
And
might want to like grab a little bit of rope at the same time and assist yourself, so you don't just.
As I'm doing so, I simply I see what's happening with the situation, and then I point ahead and say, exactly the kind of distraction that we need. Let's find the trinket.
New plan. Everybody dies.
Wait,
No, freely.
No? Oh,
That's
okay.
it's the antithesis of what I just said.
not that. Okay.
Let
right. No.
them fight one another while we find whatever this. How do we know what it is that we will know what it is when we see it if we don't know what it is? How will we then know what it is?
It is. You were told it is radiating a great deal of magic.
if you can hear me and if I hear you, I'll say, I took detect magic this morning. So
Excellent, Orkira, always prepared.
well,
Sounds like
this
a-
one's
It's like a spell
Below
class.
deck,
I took
where they
detect
would
magic
keep
this
their
morning.
valuables.
All right, Mr. TJ Storm, what is Keen doing at this moment?
Currently, Keen is looking to see that my friends are well. Where is Penelope, and is she safe?
She's
Penelope had
waving
fine-
to you from the
Yeah.
other ship.
Why is her back to the enemy? Is there anyone behind her?
no, I'm watching her.
Yeah.
Orkira's there, like keeping an eye on things. So no,
Is anyone threatening either of them?
Yes, you, with your keen eyes, detect multiple of these deathlocks heading directly for Akira and her.
Then it is upon them that I turn the green flame weapon
Okay.
and hope
That's,
that it is not an area effect thing.
It kind of is, but it is a +1 to hit. Your range is 200 to 800 feet.
Wow.
Ooh.
Doc!
Quack! Quack!
She wild shapes into a duck.
I pick her up, I put her under my wing, and I duck.
All right. So you fire. Go and roll some dice for me.
120,
Yes.
15.
Okay, you got a 15 plus the 8.
Yes.
Okay, that hits. You do 3d10 piercing damage to 3 different targets because there are actually 3 javelins shoved into one. It's an experimental device, and they each do 4d10 points of fire damage on top of that.
Oh, yes. I like this.
We're keeping this balloon now.
I think we should keep this ship. Yeah. Yeah.
The 3d10 are 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And how many d4s?
4d10. So 4.
4d10.
All right. Who's next?
Freely's gonna try and go over to the ship also, because it seems like Keen has the suppression fire in order.
Okay.
26 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage. You skewer all 3 of them, and they get like one of them literally gets just pinned to one of the large poles connected to their ship at this moment, and just sticks mid-air, and the other 2 are like shot clean off of the airship out into the distance with green flame erupting around them at the same time, just like fireworks into the distance.
Stick around.
How many enemy combatants are left on the upper deck?
There might be about 15. But they're fighting each other, so yeah, it's like
So they're not paying attention to us at this point?
7 and 8. Well, the ones that were paying attention are dead. So yeah.
Quickly, we must go below decks. That is where they will hold their valuables.
Yes, sneakily.
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
try.
I need everyone on the deck to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use my new little halfling dice. Aren't they so cute? Okay.
For our purposes, have I arrived yet? I said Freely was on the way. Am I there yet, or am I still?
You are there. You are currently.
If you are within 10 feet of me, add 4 to this result.
Who is within 10 feet of Briv? Because
Us.
thank you, Briv.
I mean, I was kind of there, so
All right.
most of you should be. Maybe not Keen, because he's shooting a flame weapon.
Add how many? Sorry.
+4 coming from Briv as a
Oh, yes,
paladin.
plus 4.
17 total for me.
15.
14.
23.
Who was the lowest?
Me.
What was that?
No,
You.
I had a 14.
You had a 14?
Yeah.
Or Kara, you take 17 points of lightning damage as you are struck by a random
No.
lightning strike from above from the storm.
For a moment, I give Penelope like the dirtiest look, like,
It wasn't me, I swear. I'm sorry.
all
There's
right,
just
fine.
a smoking, all the wood around you is smoking and on fire. At least the
Thou
fire is
shouldst
not hurting you.
dismissed thine armor.
It's probably the horns. The horns like arced it.
What is Briv wearing if he's not wearing his armor? I gotta know.
It's a good
A
question.
loincloth.
Oh no!
Seriously.
So
Oh,
listen,
dear.
my armor comes out of my pores. Okay. So,
No.
like it goes back and in and out of my pores. And so yeah, it's a loincloth.
It doesn't go through other clothing.
No, I don't
I
have
mean,
the clothing would get in the way. I don't want the armor over the clothing.
But it goes through the loincloth, right?
Oh my God.
Well, then why don't you wear other
No, it goes
clothing?
around. I know how to go around. It's just I don't want to go around all of it.
I'm
All
very
right.
concerned about this entire conversation.
We're sneaking. We're sneaking.
He's gonna teach me. He's gonna teach me how to dismiss my armor so that doesn't happen again. Ow.
I put my hand on Arkira and I say, "Hey, next time, duck." I give you bardic inspiration.
All right.
Good advice. Thanks.
Who's leading the way with the stealth? I need stealth checks from everybody.
Priv, you want to lead this one?
Sure. I don't think you want me to, but I will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to, lead
No
the
one's gonna
team.
pay attention
Lead-
to the loincloth half orc.
Briv said sure, which indicated a lack of confidence in his ability to do so. So if anybody else wants to do it, I'm giving you 5 seconds.
I rolled pretty well. It's not my thing, but I rolled well.
Oh,
So
I haven't rolled yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it, Freely.
I think I'm good at it.
I
I'm just
believe
not.
in you.
Yeah. I got 21, so I'm like, all right, you guys, just do it cool.
Okay.
I got an 18, so I didn't miss this
Stealth
one.
Better than me.
checks
I got a
from everybody.
17.
Yep.
I got an 18, so I'm cool.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Your parts of you are on fire, and you're super cool.
Guys, the fire doesn't bother me. It was the giant lightning that was the problem. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
So everyone succeeded in their stealth checks. Everything was above 15.
Yes.
Correct. Yes. All right. you stealthily, and you're like crawling. Sometimes there's like a dragon cultist sticking his dagger into the chest of a deathlock at the same time. It's weird, glowing bluish green, undead light, illuminating its skull and its rib cage. And you're just like moving from crate to crate real sneakily, and you finally get below decks.
I am looking for any indicator of whose ship this really is, because it's neither of theirs. So this belongs to somebody, like in royal seals, shipping manifests, anything.
If there is a royal seal, Briv shall take that on as his new pet.
There. Okay, so let's explain royal seals.
No, I'm with him on this. I literally meant yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You go
You're gonna have to take care of it on your own, Briv.
You
I don't know
immediately
anything
see
about seals.
a planning room, and you see the map of Waterdeep in there, and you do, however, see a flag of Tiamat. Of five chromatic dragons. So this is the ship of the dragon cultists.
It's like what, like a little tiny flag, or like a flag on the wall, or
2 large flags on the walls.
I'd go and grab one of them as though I'm gonna take a look, and whoops, my hands just set fire to the flag. I'm like, oh, whoops, sorry. Oh, nobody really wanted that. Oh, look, it's burning.
We could
it burns
perhaps
really
use
well.
the other as a distraction, so let's not burn it.
I
Perhaps.
won't burn the other one. How about that?
Very well.
All right.
Freely, thou dost look like a criminal. I don't mean that offensively, but dost thou know how to find the contraband that we are trying to secure?
That is classist. That you would just assume I'm good at robbing people. I'm not. But it's like it wasn't in
But
the.
the fact remains that thou art pretty good at it, correct?
I mean, one doesn't like to boast.
The map of Waterdeep, are there any places like marked? Like, is this an attack map? Is it just Waterdeep? Like, I mean, is it like crossbones?
It's just Waterdeep. There's no like attack plan or anything like that. And there's several maps. They've gotten lost in the storm, and they finally figured out where they are. But they are now here, perhaps not on purpose. And you can see even by looking around, you notice that the food rations are pretty sparse. So they've been on the run for quite some time.
Because Briv has been cracking them open.
Yeah.
I think we should try and find the ship's hold. Something special. It's probably down there.
Okay, you guys go and do that, because I really don't know why we're here. I mean, it's really, really fun, but also we don't have Keen, and so I'm gonna go get him.
Oh, he's not behind us? Oh,
No, he was.
I thought
On
he was
the
just.
side and went like, boom, boom. I am in Queen Ta, boom. Yeah, that's.
I'm sure he can pilot the ship.
What is
by
Keen
himself.
doing?
I have
Snack?
seen them, aside from snacking, I have seen them go below decks, and I am making sure that there is no one following them. I was shooting them away from the door. If there is no threat to the door, then I will make my way over.
Okay, I need you to make another attack roll to maybe knock down 3 more.
10 plus 8 is 18.
All right. Yeah, the attacks at the very least like strike some of them. It doesn't kill necessarily anybody, but it keeps them away from the door and keeps them focused on fighting each other. However, you do see one of the dragon cultists shoot a fireball. He's attempting to shoot a fireball at all of these deathlocks on the ship. And just at that moment, a large wind gust hits the ship, and the ship kind of careens to the left, and the fireball fires and strikes 2 of the supporting ropes, connecting it to the balloon, and the entire ship lurches as 2 of the connecting ropes snap and burn away. And so now everyone who's on the ship, you are now on a ship that is completely sideways.
Oh, no.
Whee!
Oh, this. Nope. That.
This is
This
fine.
is awkward.
No, we're good.
Is anyone falling dangerously
No one's falling dangerously yet.
yet?
Yes.
Do you continue to move to the ship's hold? You'll have to move down the stairs, which you no longer have to walk down. You just move to the rightish.
But
I would like to divine sense.
What are you trying to sense?
It will tell me if there's any celestial fiend or celestial fiends or undead.
Well, there are lots of undead upstairs, but
Right.
And you get a ping, but not a very big ping. Yeah. So you sense something dead, but it's kind of like
also, while we're still in the room with the maps, I will activate detect magic, which lasts for 10 minutes. So
Okay,
I'll
and
start detecting all the magic things.
okay, you do so. Do you make your way down into the hold as well?
I
Yeah.
do sort of just give Briv a little nudge. I'm like, Briv, there's like something down here, something bad down here.
I shall handle it. I thank thee. And
I mean,
Briv
like,
walking.
collectively we'll handle it. I'm just like, he's down here.
Sure. Briv starts walking forward.
You move forward down into the hold and you see a very elaborate safe covered in green energy outside of it.
Freely, thou art needed.
What in our history together makes you think I can do anything about this?
I don't know. Thou art the only one that skulks about. I don't. Penelope spends all of her time in the woods.
I do
I
not.
don't-
Look, I'm very well lit. Look right now.
Thou art lit.
So they can see the green aura of this thing. So this isn't my detect magic going
No,
off.
your
This
detect
is-
magic has set it off like a giant white beacon. Like it gives you almost a headache. Whatever is inside there is extremely powerful and magical.
But the chest itself, is it giving off?
It's giving
anything
off a
else?
moderate amount of magic, and the weird energy shield around it is green flames circulating over and over again, changing to red, changing to blue, changing to almost like this necrotic black at the same time. It is some kind of spell of Tiamat, some kind of guarding ward made of pure flame.
Arkira, you're good with flames? You're good with flames?
Yeah, but Tiamat does like 4 other things that I'm really not good at all. Also, I took the thing to detect magic. So this is new. I've never actually done this before. It's kind of cool. I don't have the thing to dispel magic though. So
I can do that.
that'd be great because anything with Tiamat is bad news.
Oh, well then yes, we really want to get rid of it. Dispel magic.
Okay, how does
We are a pair.
how does Penelope dispel magic?
She just goes. I'm trying to blow out the flames.
Just somehow you blow out the magic and the flames and they just go away, sent away by your druidic nature magic and pure cuteness. Dispels all the
Freely,
magic.
I
around.
was wrong. Apparently, Penelope does know how to handle this situation.
Do we think this is the thing? There's something really powerful inside. Should we just grab the chest and go?
It is a very tiny square box.
Oh,
Should we just grab the tiny square box and go?
or just open it to make sure. Maybe it's a decoy. We never know.
Briv grabs it and opens it.
If you grab it, you open it, and you see a goldenish green, yellowish eye, like a cat's eye, with a little bit of cord still attached to the end of it, looking directly up at you.
I bite off the cord because it really bothers me that it's got like a dangler. So I'm just like gonna.
Yeah. So that your teeth can't pierce it.
Oh,
Would you say this looks like the eye of the beholder?
I don't know what would give you that idea. That's
I don't know.
That's an interesting thing for you to say.
Like the divine speaks to me, okay? I just know things.
I need anyone who has Arcana to make an Arcana check.
Nope.
Not my thing.
By have Arcana, you mean trained in it? Nope, none of us. Nope.
No.
we are,
Yeah, this is. I was kind of
Where
afraid.
is Alendra?
Everyone make. Does anyone have a history check?
Nope.
What a
I do
group.
have
Have a
history,
history,
but
I'm
I am
not
not
proficient.
there.
You're not there. All right. You don't know what's in there. Anyone else? History? No.
We left
no
a
one?
You're
smart
not a
person
smart
at home.
group.
I make history. I do not read about it.
You've never studied.
Huzzah.
Okay. Well, you don't know what it is.
It's fine. No, we're good.
But it's giving off a magic glow. It's magic. It does
Yeah.
magic.
Oh, extremely magical.
Yeah, let's put it back in the box and just get out of here. I think this is the thing we came for.
Is it what I was detecting?
Yes.
So it's probably like bad also. I mean, look at it. It's just like a eyebally snake thing, but yeah, it's probably not like good. Just
Yeah.
heads up.
Would thou sayest it is a bad eye?
Oh, ouch. Oh my God.
That's the show, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your time.
Night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye, everyone.
This has been Beyond Heroes.
And we're done.
It was a real fun 42 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it too.
Yeah,
So,
that's the end. That's the full run.
Keen, you now feel it's fairly safe to like jump on board as well. And Rorv is like, I think I got this. I got all this. If anyone needs to shoot any kind of flaming stuff at them, I can handle that on my own. Thank you.
Watch our back and keep the ship ready. I go.
Okay, be careful because it looks like those ropes are about to snap.
I grab onto a rope and I begin to swing across.
All right, you swing across, and you you're fine. I'd like an acrobatics check from you because you're having to like walk on the ship that is now completely sideways and hanging off of a balloon, and it is starting to descend as well.
16.
16 does it. You just Legolas to the side of the ship, and you actually can swing down and get into what is the hold, the doorway that you saw all your friends go into.
I am Eladrin. We are made for this. And now I enter my summer. I burn. This feels right. The wind. This is good. I run across the side of the ship and I find where my friends went.
All right. As you guys are leaving the hold,
Sizzles on his skin.
you find Keen jumps through the door at the same time.
Oh, hi. Did you get hit by lightning too?
No.
Ah,
Why would there be lightning?
dost thou know what this is? And I open the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
In the box.
What? Go make an Arcana check for me there, Keen.
Very well. 19.
It's the Eye of Vecna.
Close the box. This is the eye of one of the most powerful, one of the most evil wizard liches who has ever walked any of the planes.
Wow, it was really
Behold.
easy to get.
That must be why
It was?
I could not gnaw off the little dangler.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Can we hear you out on the other ship that's not about to fall?
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, we can talk about it over there when we're not plummeting to our death. Yes.
Yeah, let's not
Let's go.
plummet. I mean, I want to see my friends, but let's go. Let's go.
My friends, be aware, if any get this, it will spell the end of civilization as you know it. This should not even be in Waterdeep.
Should I swallow it?
Do not put it in your body in any way, shape, or form.
Riff can
No.
handle it. I believe in him.
No.
Very
It
well.
will take over the thing that it comes into contact with. Keep it away from your head.
Probably not even spiced right for eating. Come on, let's go.
Very well. I
Yeah.
peek out the door and make sure there's nothing waiting to shoot us. The place is sideways. I don't imagine there is much.
Yeah, are they still on the deck, or did most of the cultists get dumped off?
Almost everyone, including the Deathlocks, got dumped. But you see one dragon cultist who still is spiked to the actual ship from Keen, and he says, "If we can't have it, you won't have it." And he shoots a fireball right into the balloon.
Is he 30 feet from me?
The balloon explodes.
Wait.
He's not 30 feet.
Oh.
The balloon explodes, and the ship just plummets downwards towards the city of Waterdeep.
I'm grabbing Penelope and Freely, and I'm going to take off.
We're little.
Because I can grab the two of them, I think,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
can't.
Penelope's trying to grab Keen, so you're gonna have to take him with
Keen, does
Come with
thou
me.
have a way around this?
I do, but you must stay close. Come.
I'll
I go
Make
with
sure
Alindra. Or Kira, sorry. Mhm.
yeah, I'll do what I can to keep everybody close to Keen.
I will take whoever else cannot fall comfortably and be in
That would-
arm's reach. I can use my magic to slow us.
Okay. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws to hold on to their equipment.
I
Any
got a
weapons?
natural 20. There's a natural 20.
Natural 20, everyone!
Yay!
Those who are watching at home, that means there's going to be a raffle right now for a legendary bundle. So go-
Welcome, Internet.
first natural
Right.
20 of the game.
that is the first natural
Did you
20.
say
of the game.
dexterity saving
It
throw?
is.
Dexterity saving throw.
Wait, so even if our equipment is like attached to us?
No, then you're fine.
Okay. I mean, I go flying all the time. I don't have
Right.
just loose stuff.
Well, you gotta hold on to the eye. I am
God's pulling
wary-
that.
I am
Alright.
wary of us dropping an airship on a metropolitan area, though, but I don't have anything I can do to help that.
What
totally
kind of
with you
rolls?
there.
What kind of rolls did we
I
get
got
there?
a dirty 19.
Dirty 19.
Teen.
You're fine. You don't drop any of your gear.
Including
Keen,
the
what'd you
box.
I carry nothing.
Well, you are holding a box.
I am holding the box.
Oh, I thought Britt had the box.
I thought I had it,
Briv has
but
Who has the
that's how he has it.
Where is the box?
Yeah, I thought Britt had it.
Yeah,
'cause
I
we were
thought
trying to get
Briv
him.
had it as well.
Yeah.
I thought you examined it to do your Arcana check. So
I
He
gave
told me to
it.
close it, and I like snapped.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I never.
so it's on. Okay, Briv has it, and you succeeded in holding on to it. Good. All right. So everyone is falling.
No, all right. I've got Freely by the scruff. I go for Penelope. Penelope goes for Keen. Keen is going for Briv.
Yeah.
I would just like to just a couple of Eldritch blasts down towards the ground because I'm hoping if they see like death coming out of the sky, they'll look up and see the ship crash and run.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Kill 3 people.
Britt
Yeah.
starts urinating.
Why? No, stop that.
I mean, they will think it's a bird, and they
Yeah,
don't care
not
what
at
they
that
think.
speed. You're falling at a very extreme.
it
He's gonna go
crystallizes
up.
into ice. And
All right. Well,
obstacles.
Briv starts wetting himself, and the pee starts streaming up into the sky like a yellow comet.
Wait, what is below us exactly? The actual city?
Yeah, of Waterdeep.
Oh no!
Okay, so to reiterate, the Dragonborn Okira, who has wings and a tail, is holding on to the 2 halflings, and she's providing that Eagles moment that everyone needs in a Tolkien story. But what is stopping Briv and TJ, Briv and Keen from dying? I'm very curious.
Well, up until this point, I was very much concentrating on looking at the ground, and I had the spell on my lips. Now I have something else.
something else on your lips.
It's the first episode, everyone.
we will die as we have lived. Yes.
I mean, it's
Covered
like
in pee.
Wonderworld.
I hope my grandchildren look at this episode and think, Dad, we're so proud.
You're
All
welcome.
true.
Todd,
Yes,
how big is this city?
it's really big. It's Waterdeep. It's one of the cities in Faerun.
The biggest.
Okay, but are we like over the exact center of it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Dang it.
What are you trying to do?
Is there a giant lake in Waterdeep?
I mean, it's raining.
You're near the. No, you're not. You're not close enough to the dock. So what are you attempting to do?
I'm trying to earthbind the ship away from the city because I have a 300-foot range that I can grab it.
Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not
It's a
gonna
good
work.
idea, though.
I tried.
Thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box.
All right. Save friends, then save city. One thing at a time. Can someone stop Riven Keen?
Once I can see people, I begin Featherfall. Well, first I clear
What
my
is
mouth
the range
and
on
then
Featherfall?
Featherfall. 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 60-foot radius.
Okay,
60
you're
feet,
fine.
1 minute duration.
You cast Featherfall on yourself and
5
Briv,
falling creatures. If I
and also little pea droplets are now just like in tiny little spheres slowly descending onto the city of water.
Those are not people. No.
Hey, pea is people too. So
Hashtag
Without-
Pee.
and that is the name of the episode.
Orkira, you land and very near a very famous inn in Waterdeep with 2 halflings in tow. It's not the smoothest landing. It is the Delta Air of landings that you commit right now. So
Thank you for flying. Thank you for flying me. Sorry that was so bumpy. Here you go. And I gently put them down.
Now,
Freely, high five, we did it.
chest bump. Woo, woo.
I'm up for the Orkira credit card.
I get very good rates.
frequent flyer, Orkira.
Oh no.
The most frequent of flyers.
The most frequent of flyers, Orkira Eldrix.
Yes.
When the ship crashes, though, I do check. Like, is there like people hurt? Like, does it
Yeah.
like it?
We're not.
Did this become a rescue mission all of a sudden? Because if common citizens are hurt, like
You do see the ship careening. It's actually cracking under the weight of the fireball. It's in flames itself, so it is falling
Mhm.
down upon all of you at this exact moment.
May I suggest that Briv, this place called Waterdeep, it is world famous for how well it is protected. Its mages will come and see why a ship has fallen, and once they discover the power that you carry, it will not be good.
What dost thou suggest we do?
We must get away from this place quickly. They will come looking.
What if the eye of the beholder is better meant to be in their hands than Avron's?
are they paying more?
Is Averin paying us?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. Never mind. I wouldn't have said that out loud.
I mean, you might not have known. He might have been the one he didn't tell.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Very well. We can depart.
Okay, ship.
Depart? No, ship.
Okay, so
killing
ship is
people.
falling on us. I would have, if I see that happening, I wouldn't have just deposited after flying Orkira Air. I would have continued to fly us out from under it, and then Freely. I would have done what Freely is talking about. At least stuck around to help anybody who might be hurt or try to stop it.
Now, I do need a very strange saving throw coming from Briv and Keen because they are slowly feather falling down to the ground. However, the ship is not feather falling. So shrapnel and debris is striking both of you. So I need some sorts of dexterity saving throws.
So actually, like I don't know if this I don't know if this means anything different for the saving throw, but if there's a significantly large amount of debris that is coming my way, I'm going to actually try to get under it and lift it and hope that the magic continues to keep me aloft.
I will allow
the ground.
You can grab a piece of debris, while it comes down, but you're not going to be able to hold the entire ship with magic.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I'm just saying. You said it was breaking apart, right?
Yeah, it's breaking apart.
Okay.
What are you doing, King?
Can I use shield to at least help?
No, it's a saving throw. So
I got a 17 on dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's great.
I will say you rule it how you rule it, but Featherfall does not say anything about 50 pounds, carried items, none of that. It's just you fall slowly. That's the spell.
Well, I'm gonna say the encumbrance is definitely after a couple of tons. It's gonna work out.
Curse
Fella.
you. I
You
tried
bring
to
it up-
back you on that, Briv.
Bring it up to Jeremy Crawford.
Oh, I will.
All right, Keen. What'd you do?
Dexterity saving throw of 15. If possible, I will run.
You can add 4 to that if you're in 10 feet of me.
And
All
I
right.
am.
think you are.
Definitely. I will
Okay.
run up the pieces that are falling past me, skipping over each.
Go,
Okay.
Legolas, go!
You do so. Now, Briv, you did have to use both of your hands to grab that.
Sure.
Okay.
No, you're the box, man.
I mean, I wouldn't have the box in my hand anymore. I'd
Yeah,
have it
we're-
wrapped in
we're-
my loincloth. Or,
All right, you got the box in your loincloth.
I have Vecna covered in pee.
Your feather fall now is like falling at a very precipitous rate. So because you are also because of the additional weight that you are now taking on, but you get to the ground and you land and you kind of fall and tumble a whole bunch as you do so, Briv. But you are largely unscarred, and soon after, Keen also lands. There is a drunk man outside the yawning portal. This is old gray man with a partially green beard. He's just like, so you all out of town or
Isn't it obvious?
I grab him by the elbow and take him inside before the debris arrives.
hey,
Right.
are you gonna buy me a drink?
Right this
What's
way,
happening? All right, you enter the yawning portal.
Are we all entering? Is that what's happening?
Is
everybody-
debris like decimating the town, or
No, not decimating, but big, like there are flaming pieces of debris, and they are hitting like some of the buildings, but because of the rain, it's being put out rather quickly.
So we don't
Everybody
think
act
that there is
natural.
like really. There aren't people necessarily in danger, or we think it's handled, or
You might want to stick around. Yeah, people could be in danger. Like if you want to help put out fires and stuff like that.
Briv
it-
would certainly do that.
Yeah, me too. Is it daytime or is it nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Okay, so all right. Well, hopefully there are less people on the streets. Come on, let's go see what we can do to help.
They do not need help here in Waterdeep. They are well organized, but they will come for this thing that you carry. Be careful. We should go
Where?
away from this place and back to Averin as soon as possible.
I
Is-
must make sure that they are well aided, Keen, because I feel at least partially at fault for this catastrophe. So I shall give thee the box, and thou canst hide away if thou dost desire to do so.
I will get it away from here.
Is
A way to
Go ahead.
communicate with Rarv to like catch our ride out of here?
Yeah, where's Rarv?
He's up in the storm, so there's no real good way to communicate with him.
oh yes,
Uh,
there is. All right. I cast sending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thou hast picked up a thing or two from Alindra, I see.
I've done sending before. I just don't
Oh,
usually because she takes.
Sorry.
No,
It
well,
wasn't
it's all
as
right. I don't.
flashy as she made it, I suppose.
She's much better at it than I am. I tend to run out of
At
words.
least she probably talks about it more than thou dost.
She's better at talking than I am too. There's a lot of things she's better at.
Oh, don't sell thyself short.
Briv, you reach for your belt to hand for your loincloth, pulling out the loin, going for
no,
the
no, not
box,
pulling.
and
Pulling the loincloth off. Okay.
your loincloth is strangely empty.
Oh, it's not empty.
There is, you see,
Strangely.
You mean there's no box?
you immediately notice a goblin running away from you. Also, just going, "Oh my god, what was worth it?" And there's a
Twas-
goblin running full speed down the
The
street.
box has shaken loose from my nethers,
Oh, yeah.
from the loincloth.
Over that goblin, it has the box.
I will cast command. Stop!
Okay, what's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. 14 on the die, and everyone else. But there is like some random lady putting out fruit and vegetables who's just like, I'm sorry.
Start running.
Whole
Brave, you had
person!
one job. You
Whole
had one
person!
job.
I got it! Whole person! We're just like throwing spells at this thing.
What's the radius on that?
Oh crap. I have it.
Apologies, all. A ship was falling on me, and all I had was a
60 feet.
loincloth.
It's out of the range. It is ducking into a building at this very moment.
It went in
So
there. Let's go.
has it been 10 minutes since I cast
Detect
Oh,
magic?
detect magic?
No, it's only been 10 minutes. You can still
Okay.
see the glow.
And I can
Uh,
see it on the goblin, so I know for sure when Briv points it out.
Yeah, and he runs. You see him run. The goblin run into a pet store immediately.
Okay.
Oh, pet store.
Is the pet store self-contained, or can the goblin get to some other building from there?
Well, it seems fairly self-contained. It's got a couple of windows, but right then, at that moment, as he runs in, a giant fiery pillar of piece of the airship strikes the roof and
I am
crashes through.
rushing to see if there are any royal seals that are recoverable or any other kind of cute fuzzies.
Aw.
I mean,
Yeah.
like common seals, but still, you know, they share their friends too.
There are
Yeah.
several. There is a flump in a cage. There's cages with little owlbear babies.
If there are cages, I let every bit of it out.
Okay, you do.
Go Pee Wee.
So I'll fly over so that I can be on top of the building.
Yeah.
And do I see where the detect magic is going? I'm tracking the detect magic on this goblin is
it's
grabbed.
full of fire and smoke. You see an innkeeper at this moment. For those who walked into the building, Briv, you do see the person who owned the pet shop who's injured and knocked unconscious.
So after I uncage the beasts, I then
Okay.
turn to the humanoids.
Put them out of
Okay.
business. Okay, great.
I start to I start to lay on hands if someone is wounded. How
Okay.
many people are wounded?
Just with the one, just the
Okay.
one shopkeep.
So
Okay.
I'm going to lay on hands whatever I think a sufficient amount is to get a commoner back to the abstract hit point system.
The
Maybe
goblin,
two,
however,
maybe two.
has been completely splattered by the piece of burning wood.
Oh,
he is now 1 inch tall.
I find the box if it is near him.
Tis
It's like
fitting
his
for
luck
a
ran out.
Or Kara, from your vantage point in the distance, you see the detect magic glow as a tiny little kitten displacer beast eats eats the eye,
It is a cursed child.
and runs out the window.
I would like to follow it as I'm telling my friends, "Oh, there's a kitten. There's a kitten. I'll be back." And I'm gonna follow it.
You start following the kitten.
Penelope
Yeah.
has no idea what's
Oh,
going on.
Kira, there are bigger fish to fry than little kittens. We need to find the box.
It ate the kitten ate it.
Can I
Kitten
see
ate it.
On the
Can I
box,
see
it
the
is
cat?
empty.
Can freely see the cat.
Yeah.
Animal friendship.
Oh.
What's the distance on that?
Also, wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm like-
Oh no! I'm not doing this on purpose. It's a 15.
See now, okay.
Animal
want,
friendship.
I want everyone to know when I Eldritch blast the thing and everybody's like, "You monster!" I'm like, "I tried."
It's okay.
Yes, be my
I
friend.
got you. I got your back. I got your back. Animal friendship.
The displacer beast, and it kind of like shifts.
Oh, kind of shifts and
He
freezes.
displaced. What?
He
Now, see,
displaced. Oh,
now
no,
that
we
is
lost
top
him.
Now
flight.
that was impressive.
Got him.
That was
super.
This
Yeah.
4
I
tentacles.
shall
Ah,
find the rest.
ah.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. He's back.
We lost you for a second there. You actually
find the
just-
box and episode over. No.
Yeah. The kitten seems to run down one of the drains in the street.
Sewers again. I'm following it.
No, this
Oh.
this worked out really great for us last time. It's fine. It's okay.
Is the shopkeep okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I hand him 2 pieces of wood that belong to his shop before everyone runs off, and then I just mend it and I say, "We shall rebuild."
No, we shan't. We don't have time for that.
Okay, we don't have time for that. Never mind. Bye.
We're gonna like go
Bye.
save the world and stuff.
Flo,
I think I,
would
just
like
got
thee to
robbed.
meet-
I'm not sure.
Flo, I would like thee to meet Pump.
Flo and Pump?
Flo and Pump. Dost thou have a problem with my animal naming mechanisms?
Are
To
you
the
buying a?
sewers!
Are you buying a flump full? We're trying to track
Oh, he's
down the
not
Eye of
buying
Vecna.
No, he's
anything.
stealing a flump.
Are
which,
you
which
stealing
I'd like
a
the
flump?
record to show.
one
He
can
was all
buy a
like,
flump.
"Oh, you are the ones that does the stealing, and it is
Right?
it is done."
I
the
am not stealing. No one owns an animal of this stature.
Oh God.
Into the sewers we go.
Yes. Is there a clear entry point, like a manhole or a grate?
Yeah, there's a great.
Yeah, and I've already because I've been just following this kitten the whole time, so I've
Mhm.
thrown that aside, dove on down. I'm flying after this kitten.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, you're in the sewers.
Yay.
Yeah, it's
Now
a little
breathe in.
stink. It's
Get
a
it, you
little
gross.
gross.
Down in here. In the mouth.
Oh,
Let it in. Let it in.
Freely.
Briv is unaffected
gross.
because he has flumps for pets.
Plus 6 to flumps.
Who's the last one in the grate?
It would
That
be me.
Briv. I thought it was Briv because I'm back there freeing animals. So
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
sure. Okay.
You see in the distance what looks like another ship landing full of dragon cultists.
in the distance, where like landing in the middle.
Where
of
the debris, most of the debris had fallen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shout down into the sewage hole. Hail, allies! We have more problems on our hands now. We must recover the eye, but dragon cultists have arrived in the city.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone who's in the sewers, it is a horrible retching smell. It just curls the nose hairs if you have them and is very upsetting. For most people, it's only knee deep. For you halflings, it's chest deep.
Oh, it's chunky.
I cast water walk on all of us.
I'm flying. I'm not getting into this thing if I don't have to. No, I'm also faster when I fly, so I'm trying to catch up with this thing.
It's as we're slogging through the sewers, I'm like, okay, so on the boat, I said everybody dies, and everybody's like, no, not that, and then they all died. So now there's more of them. Now everyone dies.
Including us.
No, we live.
So
All right. So you are running on top of the sewage and muck now because of water walking, which is very upsetting in its own way. There are rats
Please, it's not
staring at
blood.
you, very confused. And suddenly you hear a horrible sound of like water rushing from like several grates because this is a downpour of a storm. And the water and the goo keeps rising up and rising up.
Be okay. We'll
Do
be
I
okay.
see?
Ooh.
I'm still focused on my detect magic and kitten. Do I
Yeah.
still see?
You see the
Kitty.
kitten run through yet another steel grate. It's just a series of steel bars. There's a whole bunch of diffused debris and pieces of metal and all kinds of stuff. It's actually clogging up the sewer drain right at this moment.
I was
That's
gonna say
closed.
before it, like if I see it, I was
Yeah.
gonna try to hold.
You're not gonna get a chance on that one.
All right, fine.
It's a cat.
Teleporting cat, no less.
Cat.
I was just hoping because of the detect magic, because I can see where the little eye is going.
Yeah. Yeah. I will allow you to go ahead and try to do it.
All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
The kitten is frozen. The spicer
grab it.
kitten is completely frozen, but it's still moving down the water.
Oh no!
It's 60 feet away from you and goes through the grate.
No!
So now there is a frozen kitten in the sewer, legs
no,
up in the
'cause-
air.
Probably drowning.
Well,
Probably
no, 'cause-
drowning.
No. I would let go of that as soon as
Don't let
the
go of it.
water decides to take over.
And
Briv goes and
Im-
tries to remove the grate.
Are we within 30 feet? when
I
she
do
hits the
not
whole
stop.
person?
Do not let the hold go. I will run towards the grate and explode through it. Misty step.
All right, I will-
Oh, that's so cool.
I
All
will
right.
continue to hold.
Briv, I need a strength check from you to lift the grate against the chains holding it down.
Athletics or just strength?
You can add athletics to that, and Keen just bamps right through it. What happens when you misty step in your
Oh,
current
that's so
form?
cool.
I return in an explosion of flames that cause damage to things around me.
Okay. You cause a great deal of damage to a few rats and some poo.
Methane, oh no!
That's always so
has-
cool when he does that.
It has been a day. I grab the thing that is floating in the water.
All right. You grab you grab the kitten.
There is no easy way to do this. I must get what is inside of it.
I do have to do because this is a Splicer beast, I need you to make an attack roll to grab it. Unless it's still
Uh,
frozen.
No, as soon as I heard Keen saying "hold on to it," I would have hold on to
Okay.
it. So
You pick
yeah.
up the Displacer beast.
Very well.
You got it.
I have it, and we must open it quickly.
Oh, what?
What?
It ate the eye, no?
No, bring it back. Bring it back.
No, let Penelope talk to it. Let her be like the druid friendly thing.
Just
Yeah.
do the
I don't-
Heimlich.
I don't think I could convince it to throw up.
Yeah,
It's
very
a
well.
cat. You don't have
I
to
remove the
First
dagger and
stick
do
a
what
finger
must be
in his ass,
done.
Oh, kitty.
This is the way of the wilderness. It ate it, and now I must retrieve it.
And eat it.
Well, bring
I
it back
will-
first, and then I'll heal it once you're done. How about that?
Very well.
Okay, so walk me through what you are about to do to a kitten Displacer beast for the audience.
Oh.
No, we're not walking
Ah.
you through. We're just doing it,
How
and
do
then
you
I'm
feel
going to
about the
heal it, and it's going to be
economics
done.
of healing, though, could you like theoretically, chop off parts of a chicken and eat it, and then heal that chicken?
Oh my.
No,
God.
because my
Just
healing,
keep on making chicken.
I don't have greater restoration yet, so I can. No, I cannot.
Resources.
I cannot bring back body
Oh.
parts, so I can only
Wait.
heal stuff.
No, I have an idea. If you hold on to it, I can mage hand the thing out of it, and we don't have to cut it open. I can just like.
Can you really? Oh.
I don't know if that is any better.
All right. I'll allow it. You need to hold the Displacer beast very still.
I'm still holding on it, so as long as it's happening in the next minute, sure.
All right. Keen, are you prying the mouth open? Okay, a tiny little mage hand. I mean,
Poor
I'm
kid.
like, you guys keep an eye out, make sure I don't get like tackled or something while
this
I'm doing
little mage hand is going for this kitten.
No, Todd. No.
Why do you always have those ready?
Because it's Todd.
What are those? Why are they on your desk always?
Because I like to type. I like to type in a different way. Have you seen my Twitter?
So fast.
Those are for texting. Those are texting.
So, all right. The cat, you can hear it go.
Oh, it could be much worse, my friend.
And you pull the eyeball right out of the little kin Displacer beast.
As soon as he's got it, the eye, and we're going to put it back in the box, I'll release the hold, or before I release the hold, I'll take a quick look. Is the cat okay? Does the cat need healing?
This cat is not okay.
No, it's very highly emotionally traumatic. Yeah, but it's free now.
You are all correct. Does the cat need healing?
It could use some heals. Just like a heal, I think, would be
I will-
nice.
I will cure wounds on the cat, and then I will release the hold.
All right, you release the hold. It is no longer a paralyzed kitten.
I will
And,
release the kitten.
If it matters, it gets 7 hit points back.
Oh, that's nice.
Do we have like a bag or something? Because I don't know if this thing, somebody can see through this thing.
What?
If we can put this eye in a bag, I don't know if someone can see through it. I don't
Oh.
know.
Don't we still have the box?
You still have the box?
I do have the box. I found it empty.
I am perhaps not the best person to hold this box going forward.
You know, it was a group failure that we gave the one person without pockets a thing to hold. That's all of us.
I can hold
I
it.
appreciate
Put it
thine
in a box.
ownership of the problem. Yes.
I turned it back over to Kane in the box.
Okay.
I mean, assuming I don't immediately go mad with power because I'm a prospect. In fact, no one wants to make a pitch right now.
It is the Eye of Vecna.
I mean, I would hear him out. I'd be like, okay, all right, okay. Right.
Potentially one of the most valuable magical artifacts in all of the Dungeons and Dragons multiverse.
And it's gross.
I'm like, go on. Okay. It's not a no, it's a request for more information. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right.
All right. So what's everyone doing in the sewers?
Leaving.
Splashing water.
Yeah, eye in the box, peeing all of us out.
Keen,
We
does
should-
thou have pockets?
I do. I have packs. I have hunting packs. I suggest that we travel underground for a while, since the enemy is above. They do not know where we are, and they cannot see the eye through the street, I would think.
Okay.
Is the box a lead box or is it a
No,
okay?
just an ornate box,
All right.
but not necessarily meant for holding the eye.
But it is well enough for now.
What
Yeah.
was our actual mission to recover it, sure, but return it where?
Return it to Avern at an inn in Sigil.
Right. So get out of town, basically.
Tis easy to get to Sigil. We go right around this corner of the sewer, and there's a teleportation circle, correct?
No.
I
You
don't
got-
know how magic works.
You gotta spit first.
If only we had a tiny hut to camp out in.
I haven't learned how to do that. I'm sorry.
All right.
If we get out of here, I didn't get a chance to do the sending earlier because goblins and things. Let's go find a place. I can either fly everybody up to the ship or we can bring the ship to us. What do we want to do?
Something tells me we're not done with the complications for today, so the choice should
What?
make itself when we get out there.
You
Why-
say that
why
like
would
you say that like flying you to the ship is going to be easy.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
We don't believe in the universe that controls us.
Yes, you're both right.
All
Let's
right.
get
So
out
you,
of the sewer.
you travel further down the sewer, and you do finally get to a door.
door?
What?
Yeah,
A door?
you get to like a sewer door. Like
Oh.
not
Push
that's
forward
being.
and open the door.
Oh, you just open the door.
Why not? It's a
You find
door.
yourself in an underground city.
Wow. Do you think anyone else knows this is down here?
This
Yeah.
is the
Someone
city of
built it.
Skullport.
It could not get any worse.
I mean, it could be on fire.
Is it
Don't
on
say
fire?
You do. Well, the famed city of Skullport does have a couple of sentinels that are flaming skulls that are on patrol at this exact moment. But there is a who's who of scum and villainy in the city of Skullport. So
Friends,
Everybody,
can I?
walk tough.
Can't we just?
I watched the two halflings walk tough.
Is it Orkira?
I was gonna suggest something, but they're already gone. So
Don't worry about
Our
it.
tiny feet, we haven't gotten very far.
We're like 4 feet away.
I was gonna say let's just close this door and back away slowly.
Oh yeah, that does make
Little
sense.
ones, Orkira suggests we close this door and back away slowly.
Without us?
No,
What-
with you. Like when you on this. I was
Or-
gonna suggest that when you were still on this side of the door.
I think
not-
we should not go this way.
one of the flaming skulls is eyeing you, just hovering suspiciously now because of your weird hesitation at the door.
Hail and well met. We took a wrong turn back at the Poop Straits.
Are we
We
talking to
shall
an
Right,
undead
I
skull?
can understand why that might happen. Yeah.
Tis very confusing down in these tunnels.
Yeah, well, it smells like poo.
Obviously.
Poo
We
is
shall be
confusing.
about our way. Thank thee and have a wonderful day.
Where are you going off to? Me being a flaming skull and all, I'm very curious. Having no feet?
Tis a lot of curiosity coming from a flaming skull. I concede that to thee.
I don't think you know much about flaming skulls. We're a very curious lot.
Perhaps that is true, and I am not arrogant enough to believe that I know everything about flaming skulls. I bid you pardon on making assumptions about thee.
I go the other direction while the flaming skull is distracted with Briv.
We gotta go back up to the sky now. Okay, bye.
I grab Penelope by the hand and I'm like, we are both very tough and important.
Oh, yeah.
Being perfectly honest, these are, part of my family, and we came down into the sewers here for being honest. And I pull Orkira a little close and like kind of hug her for just a little bit of a tryst. Thou dost know what I'm saying, right?
Oh God, that's disgusting. That
No,
is
don't-
okay.
hey.
What?
Don't
Wow.
knock it till you try it.
In
Uh,
the
What?
poo?
It's a crowded city.
We're German, okay?
Wait, what?
What?
What's a German?
I don't know what a German is, but
It
I
was
don't know.
very
how-
clean. Not German
We've
at all.
lost Kane. We've lost Kane.
He said he was just walking in the other direction.
It's good because he has the box with the thing in it.
All right, Keen, you are making your way back down the tunnel while they're distracting the flame skull.
I wait around the corner. I do not want it sensing what we carry.
If thou art curious, though, Mr. Flaming Skull, what would I call thee?
Yeah, would never. No one's asked my name before.
Well-
It's Russie.
Russie.
Yeah.
That
cute.
makes complete and utter sense. It does not sound made up at all.
I feel like that you may perhaps be placating me.
Placating thee? How would I placate?
I
such-
sense condescension.
no condescension. This is how I speak to everyone.
It's true.
He has
Then
no
Then
concept.
perhaps you don't have a lot of friends.
Perhaps, but I do have a lover.
Oh.
Again, gross.
Now I freely throws it in reverse at this point, back towards the tunnels.
So,
well,
if thou art curious, a curious lot, I suggest that thee dost hear from thine spies on the surface. There is an entire dragon cult that has just landed, and I am sure that a flaming skull such as thyself would be very interested in what it is that they are about.
Yeah, we've already heard. The boss said that someone has the Eye of Vecna and may be in the tunnels below.
Vecna.
What?
I mean,
Wow,
wouldn't
that's
Vecna have
crazy.
Vecna's eyes? Like, I've got the eyes of Freely right here.
Shut the weird sewer door. I cannot believe that someone.
Okay,
has-
are we all through? Because at that point, if he says that, I'm just gonna shut the door.
I have Freely has thrown it in reverse by the door, and I'm like,
If you are
And you're-
all on this side, he says that, I just shut the door. I look at Briv and I'm like, I don't know if I should be offended by you or by it, but we should go.
'Twas just a ruse, Okira.
That's fine, but then it seemed to think that that was gross. Let's just
Thou
go.
art
Let's just
not
go.
my type.
you.
Now I'm offended by you too. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm not talking to this undead thing anymore.
I
Come on,
cannot
let's go.
win.
Sounds like
I
it's a
cannot
bit of a lover's quarrel, does it? Yeah.
He can
I
hear us
tried-
through the door. Run!
How does he hear? He does not even have ears.
Hail Tiamat and run.
Everyone make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, no,
No.
Not a strength.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh.
do I get his paladin's?
Do we
benefit?
get Paladin on that?
Yeah, you do.
That's a
Okay.
big old 14.
That's
The
a
big
13.
old 9.
I'm not the lowest. Oh, damn. I got 13.
20 on the die.
Oh, we got 20 on the die.
Not 20.
Mr. Will, can you roll that wonderful D20 footage for us?
Oh,
That
that
means that
beautiful
someone
D20.
in chat is going to get a legendary bundle. Very exciting stuff. So, okay, so
That's so cool.
anyone else?
Do I need to roll since I am well far?
What did you already roll?
I did not roll yet because I'm very far.
No, you need to roll.
That's not ominous.
16 on the dice. What am I rolling?
Intelligence.
18 total.
All right. You find yourself surrounded by mind flayers.
What?
And everyone has taken a mental blast. And B Dave, Yeah, so Freely is unconscious, Orkilla Eldrex is unconscious, and Penelope Halfpint have all fallen unconscious into the sewage at this very moment. The only people left standing, weirdly enough, are Keen and Briv Steelmarrow.
What's weird about
Wait,
that?
I need a DM adjudication because of my divine soul thing. I can add another 2d4. Like, can I still do that, or does it just? Do I have to
It's too
declare
late.
it before?
The
Okay.
result of it has already occurred.
Okay,
I would have needed that ahead of time. Yeah.
no problem. I was gonna talk to him in a Lithid. I'll sort this out.
So,
Oh my god.
So do I see mind flayers, or is it just
yeah,
around-
you see mind flares.
and they're coming down the tunnel the same way that we just were?
Yep.
All right, so I'm a pretty husky half orc. I am going to grab any people that I can around my feet that just fell into the poop, and I'm going to fireman over shoulder, whatever, and then I'm going to go back through the door of Skullport.
You hear a weird gravelly voice in your mind. The boss wants to talk to you now, or your friends die.
It's just in my head, and I have no idea of which direction that's coming from.
Oh, it's coming from the mind flare.
Who art the boss?
Xanathar.
Xanathar? I've never heard of that. That certainly sounds made up.
Yeah, it's a name that's been going around for a while.
I'm new around here. He is not my boss.
Right. Well, he wants to meet you anyways.
Well, of course he would. My reputation precedes me. But
We'd like you to acquiesce now.
Well, that certainly is a 10 silver piece word, but I do not know what it means, and so therefore I cannot possibly comply with what thou art asking.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the mind melty way. It's up to you.
Oh, thou art a pitiful creature if thou art going to stand here and threaten me, but I shall go see thine boss, because thine boss obviously has a job for us. So I will
Okay.
go willingly.
All right. You, along with, they start escorting you, these three mind flayers, and then you are joined by a flaming skull and a troll, and they start leading you through the city of Skullport. Orkira Eldrex and Freely, as well as Penelope Halfpint, come too. Yeah.
That's never fun. That's never fun.
And
So we are in a bit of a pickle. I say lowly under
We're
my
in a pickle. Ah! How do we get here?
Tis one that thou canst eat thyself out of.
We
Pickle
still
smells like poop.
heard everything that was going on because you get stunned, but you still,
Oh, okay.
Which is why Orkira
Who
wakes
doesn't
up
know
and is like, I hate that. I hate that so much. Mm.
Wait, no, I got this.
Did thou say thou ate that so much when thou fellst into the?
Ew.
Was thy
Rev
mouth-
will be talking about that later. Mm. Yes, really high.
Hello, friend mind flayers. Perhaps we can work this out somehow.
doing?
Are you okay? Really?
no,
Thou art embarrassing us.
we will not. We're independent, what you might consider independent contractors with the Xanathar.
Why dost thou not just overthrow the Xanathar? Aren't thou the superior species?
Listen, don't get in my head. I won't get into your head again. It's rude.
Fair enough.
Why just you didn't even talk to us initially? You just started blasting.
Why did we do it? Because you guys are our victims. That's why.
Oh, shade.
I feel like you're mocking me now, which is unnecessary.
Oh, do you feel like I'm mocking you now?
Are they just looking at each other?
Yeah, you're
'Cause
not
I'm
hearing
trying to
any of this.
understand what the hell is going
You
on.
just see a mind flare look really perturbed at Freely, and Freely getting like more angry.
They look like two B-boys.
Yeah. There's definitely like some kind of like shade being dropped. Yeah, it might be a rap battle. We don't know what's going on right now, but
I intend to file a complaint with this Xanathar person. Mr. Walk, yes.
I decided I'm going to complain to the Xanathar.
What canst thou tell us about the Xanathar? Does it pay well?
Yeah.
Is that
It
the mind
leads you
flayer or
through these
Todd?
two large oaken doors, and
Yes.
there you see on a large stone dais the Xanathar. Yellow, this giant, immense beholder, yellow and blue. All of its eye stalks, slightly different colors, just kind of floating in the air, and it's almost the size of a wagon. And next to it is a glass bowl with what looks like a koi fish or a goldfish swimming around, and it just kind of floats higher above you as you are led into its lair. And
Wait.
there are just trolls and bugbears and goblins and all kinds of creatures, some that you've never seen before. A rickety warforged covered in grime and fungus and rust. All
this in the
kinds of
sewer?
strange characters.
Why are there so many things in the sewer?
I point at the goldfish and say, so you must be the
Excuse me?
Xanathar.
This is not the sewer. I am the Xanathar, and this is my lair.
Great Xanathar, thou art as bulbous as thou art hideous.
I am not hideous. I am a very pretty boy. I am the Xanathar, and I am not. I am as pretty as I am smart.
Me too.
This is my goldfish Silgar.
Silgar.
He's the very pretty. He's a good boy.
Okay.
Is't thou raising it to eat?
No, he is my boy. I will destroy you, and I will make you petrified, and you will join my stone people.
No, no,
I'm
no.
going to be honest here. I had not expected him to sound like this. That said, I refrain very powerfully from giggling out of pure respect. I turn away.
Wisdom saving throw.
I look at the Illithid that was. I look at the Illithid that was being saucy to me, and I'm like, some of us know how to speak with respect.
Penelope goes over to the fish and casts speak with animals.
Okay, you cast speak with animals. So I understand that you have something I want.
Love?
Our able bodies for a job.
Friendship.
Our friendship.
You have the eye of Vecna. That is mine.
That is ridiculous.
I have the eyes of
Looks like we
Freeling.
have the eyes of Vecna.
You have the eye of Vecna. There is only one.
What?
Then how does Vecna see anything?
Why does that one named Keen, the tall Eladrin, not face me?
He is trying not to laugh at thee. My voice is utterly.
Why shouldn't he laugh at me?
He's
That's my
terrified.
voice. Dost
Terrified.
thou hear thyself?
No, he's
No?
he's very brave, and he doesn't know how to handle it when something scares him. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's your magnitude, your immensity, your eye stalkedness is a lot. It's just a lot. Okay.
He's trying not to cry and potentially wet himself.
I'll turn him to stone.
Please do not. Oh
I'll
my
turn him to stone right now.
Blub, blub, blub.
Make eye contact with me, Eladrin, or I turn you to stone.
Blub, blub, blub.
Make the eye contact.
Blub,
Keep the
blub,
eye
blub.
contacts. Make you stone. Now, I would like the eye of Vecna. Post haste.
We would like it too. We were hired to find the eye of Vecna.
I've cast
However-
detect magic. I see it.
See what?
The big glowing thing on.
Oh, it's just some other powerful artifact. It's not the eye of Vecna.
I am losing my patience.
What will you
And when
give
I
us
lose my
for it?
patience, people are disintegrated.
We're losing our payload And if thou dost want the Eye of Vecna, then thou dost need to pay us at least as much as we are going to lose on this job.
Okay, so Penelope Halfpint has cast animal friendship, or you're talking to
Speak-
animals.
Speak with animals. Yes.
Oh man, honey, you gotta get out of here. This guy's crazy.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Okay, that's what I was going to ask. If he sounds kind of like a really not a person that we need to be worried about.
Sweetie,
but-
he's not operating with a full set of eye stalks, if you know what I'm saying right now.
I have to say this is not the voice I was expecting from you. But okay, that aside,
That seems. Honey, I get that a lot all the time.
okay, so you're saying that he will hurt us because he doesn't really seem like like he's not going to hurt us.
Oh, honey, sweetie, yeah, he's gonna petrify you or turn you into sand or all kinds of things. It's very upsetting.
Okay, well you've been very helpful. Thank you very much. And Penelope will turn.
Wait,
and be like,
wait.
Wait, there's more.
I can help you use Skype.
What? Skype?
Use
Yeah.
Skype?
What is this magic?
I don't have any magic. You can just there's a tunnel directly above.
Oh, escape! Escape!
Escape.
That's how we say it in Halfling.
Escape! Oh, okay. There's a tunnel. You said one more time. I need to write this down.
Look above,
Above,
honey.
honey.
Are you hearing the words I'm saying to you?
I am picking up what you're putting down.
There is a tunnel above you.
Okay.
It floats up there. Just go up, run.
It floats. What?
Xanathar will float up the tunnel, but you can get up the tunnel too.
That doesn't help us if he can't get up there too.
The other one's got wings. I'm just a
Okay.
goldfish in a bowl. I'm doing my best. You wanted to talk. This is what I got for you.
You know what? You're my best friend now, okay? I'm gonna help my friends, okay? Bye.
Yeah.
Penelope,
Sir.
be sure to tell it that I shall eat it when it becomes a full ripe size.
Brave
All right.
wants to be your friend.
So I know that you're talking to my goldfish, and I'm not very happy about that.
Why? Your goldfish needs companionship.
No,
Dost thou?
I am the only companion that my goldfish needs. And now I would like that snobby Eladrin to give me the Eye of Vecna, and then you may go on your way.
Akira.
If he smiles one more
Hi.
time at me, I swear to God, I will turn him into a stone statue.
we
One
can
smile.
escape.
One smile, and I will use stone.
I minor illusion in front of Keen's face of
You're
a,
stoned.
of a completely like
Making you stoned.
straight face in front of Keen, like like
Okay.
Penelope's been like whispering to me all this time what the conversation.
Rick comes over. So what's the plan?
We can go up. We can go up, but so can he. So I don't know if that's really helpful.
Do I see is it just a grate? Is it a hole?
Yeah,
Is it a-
there's a twisting tunnel that leads directly up.
All right.
The holders are known for creating strange tunnels with disintegration to make their strange.
I'm gonna
Uh,
step forward at this point, even though I've been spending most of this time glaring at the flame skull who thought that it was gross that someone would want to date me. And so I'm gonna walk forward and be like,
Hey,
So-
hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gross to want to date you. I'm saying it's gross.
yes, would you like to continue that thought? I
It's
was
a
gonna
piece-
talk to your boss.
Listen, it's gross to do things in the poo, and I'm already on fire, and I know that. So and I don't even have any genitalia to speak of.
he's already soaked in urine.
I'm
Yeah.
ignoring you now. And I'm gonna turn and go back to the Xanathar and be like, so
Yes.
So
How-
King,
how have you
has
felt
to give
lately?
the box to Orkira to fly through the tunnel. We are doomed because we cannot fly, but we will stay here and fight a good battle to let them escape.
Your fish was talking to my druid friend and said that you haven't felt good recently.
I am feeling fine. I feel wonderful, and also Silgar the goldfish also knows that I feel fine. He is my baby boy.
Silgar's worried about you. Of course he's your baby boy. That's why he mentioned
no,
something.
that's not true. Are you Stilgar?
Who has the box?
I mean, I wasn't going to use the specific terms, but he cares about you, and he says that you've been acting erratically lately. Is that?
I don't know. I don't trust Dragonborn with wings. That's a weird thing to have. You tiny halfling, what do you want?
I want your stapler.
No. I don't want to talk to the druid halfling. You don't have any. You don't get to talk to my fish again.
Mr. Xanathar, Mr. Xanathar, the Xanathar.
The Xanathar, I am not Mr.
Perhaps we can arrange a trade of some sort. You want an eye of Vecna, but you can have the whole of Freely if you just let my friends go. And I'll stay here and regale you with tales across space and time.
That sounds like a crap trade. I'm not going to lie. So
we reset the universe, and I'll tell you the whole story. Just we'll just have a glass of whatever it is you drink down here in whatever.
If Briv is able to do so at this point in time, he's just kind of edging up, and I'm grabbing the fish.
While all this is happening, I am
everything.
placing the bracelet in the box. I'm taking the bracelet that I once got from Averin a long time ago and stopped wearing. I put it in the box.
Okay.
And I take the eye and I slide it over to Okira.
Who I've just been continuing to talk to the Xanathar, and all of a sudden I've got a box shoved in my.
I need a sleight of hand check with advantage since Briv is moving closer to Stilgar.
I mean, I'm about to try to grab Silgar to hold Silgar hostage.
Yes.
I got a natural 20.
Yay! We're giving out a lot of D20s today. We're giving out legendary bundles too.
Yeah.
Episode 1, start strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
episode one, we broke the bank, everyone. There'll be no episode 2.
Listen, have you been feeling extra paranoid lately? Because that can be a sign of just not feeling well.
That's not true. I am a beholder. I am always acutely aware of my environment. I do not appreciate the phrase paranoid.
I'm not saying acutely aware is paranoid. I'm asking if you're extra paranoid.
I am extra aware. I am extra aware.
Absolutely. No, and that's a good thing.
I find all of you to be very exhausting to talk to.
It's not paranoia when they're really after you.
Well, I was going to offer to help. I mean, because Silgar, as I said, he's kind of worried about you. If you want, I'm a cleric, I can offer some healing or something.
You have the squiggling eye of Vecna just squirming in your backhand.
Oh no, I thought he handed me the. Oh, I thought he handed me the box with the.
Oh, yeah, did you the box? Okay, okay.
No, I handed her the eye.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
the dangler. Yeah.
You've got the box. All right. So
wait, what do I have? I'm so.
You've got the box with the eye inside.
No.
Oh.
I put Averin's old bracelet inside the box so that there's still magic contained within. I slide the eye to Okira and say, "Get it out of here."
Okay. So yes, you have a gross slimy eye.
Eyeball with a dangler in your hand, Okira.
I put my hand in my pack. I drop the eye and then I pull out a little bag that has some marshmallows in it, as though I was reaching into the pack to pull out the little bag with the marshmallows. And I pull out a marshmallow and I say, "Do you just want a snack instead?"
No? Okay, in about 5 seconds, people are going to start dying or turning petrified. I don't know which.
That's right. And I grab Silgar.
Here's my fish.
I grab Silgar out. Silgar has only moments to live without
Now is the time to run, Okira.
So you put my fish down right now.
I will put this fish down as soon as me and my allies are clear of this place.
I will kill you all. I will burn up.
But Silgar will die.
I will burn all of water deep. I will burn all of water deep down.
What do I care?
It'll be fire deep. It'll be fire deep from now on.
Very well, that's a better name anyway. But Silgar will die.
Kira, go.
Not leaving you, no.
We'll be fine.
Give it to me.
Go.
We will catch up. We must. I run the other direction, so
Briv starts backing out of this area.
I cast banishment on Xanathar.
I put the fish back in the bowl.
I'm not.
Why didn't
Or
you
Kira's
do
not
that
leaving without her friends. Everybody's running. The
Oh
Silgard,
my
everything's being
God.
a charisma
All
saving
right.
throw DC 15.
Yeah.
She's standing there now 60 feet from him. I'm casting banishment on the Xanathar.
Wow, this is going to be interesting.
She's not leaving without her friends, and everybody's going to run and turn to stone. So here we go. Let's
Oh
do
my-
this.
Oh my God. Why would you do it? Why would you do it? Okay. What's the saving throw? Oh, what?
It's a charisma saving throw DC 15.
The Xanathar got a 13.
So the Xanathar disappears and is gone for at least a minute. And if I
No,
continue
I'm not ready to go.
All
We
right,
must
so
run.
we're
I
close. Yeah,
grab
thank you guys for coming in. Yeah.
I grab Freely and we
Mhm.
run because
Are you running or flying up?
Oh, no, because I don't think unless I know that everybody else can follow me, I'm running.
You hear the flaming skull tip over like a wine ball. Right, everybody, scatter!
I'm like, you're all free. You're all
Everybody like
free.
runs.
Flaming
You're all
skull, thine curiosity is paid off. Thou art now the ruler of this domain.
We have a
Right.
minute or
Yeah.
forever, but I don't know which. We're running. And
I'm
we're
the
done.
new Xanathar. Everyone bow before me, the flaming skull.
Yes,
I
yes, bow,
do-
bow,
Dost
bye,
thou
bye.
care about this fish, flaming skull, Xanathar?
Yes.
Put it back in. Put it back in the water.
Very well. I shall drop it at the exit.
That's fine with me. That's okay. I can't really like play with it without burning it and maybe cooking it.
While everyone is scattering, I absolutely vicious mockery that Alithid while we're running. And I'm all like, you're compensating because you got tiny tentacles.
We have a minute or forever. Let's
No,
go.
no,
Come on.
No,
You're
the fish.
compensating because you're 1 foot tall.
Penelope grabs the fish and puts
I
it
use-
back.
A couple of seconds of that minute to have a quick look around and see if there's anything else that is tribute under Xanathar. Something that is picked up quickly.
Just grab some crap. Yeah, you grab some. You just-
If
you find
Penelope's
a
trying to
bug.
grab the fish, I just simply say, Penelope, I have to keep it to ensure our safety. I will return it.
He's dying. He's dying. At least, okay, Penelope goes and grabs the fish bowl.
Briv spits in the fish bowl then,
Oh.
and to keep some water in there.
Run for your lives!
All right, where's everyone scattering to?
With our
We're just
characters.
going to
the
different
door.
directions.
Out the door.
All right,
Yeah,
you're all
leaving.
you're all running
Come
out
on,
the door right
Let's
now.
go. All right,
along with
everybody
all-
out.
We are really
much
good
of
at
the rest
this.
of the Xanathar's Guild. When does he pop back?
Well, so Lauren knows this, or Kira probably doesn't. So it's either a minute or if he's not from this plane of existence, and because beholders.
Yeah. He's coming back in a minute.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you're going to count the Xanathar as coming from somewhere
Yeah.
else.
After I
Yeah.
get out the door, I am
Yeah.
looking for anything heavy once everybody clears it to completely obstruct the way.
Yeah,
So,
you
kinda
find like a piece of stone. You want
Clog
to
a
do a strength
hole,
check
whatever.
for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Can-
almost a boulder.
Oh my gosh.
You can like roll it a little bit.
I'm
Dirty,
like, oh,
dirty 20.
No. Oh, dirty 20. Phew.
Dirty
Dirty 20. I was like, I just blew through my budget. I was like, please stop.
I'm like, good thing there's not an army of Tiamat cultists waiting for us over here, right?
Yeah, right, we
Alright.
locked ourselves in.
You're running through, and you see a set of stairs that seem to lead directly up.
I don't
All right.
trust stairs.
That
Up,
are
up.
not at
They're always
this point
up.
guarded. So
We're running up.
Up the stairs. Let's go. Come on.
all right.
Penelope's running with this like giant fish bowl, and she's like, Akira, was it really worth it to keep an eye in order for this whole city to burn down?
Yes.
You get in the
Something tell-
distance here. I'm going to find you, heroes, and I'm going to kill you all. I don't know where you are, but I will find you forever.
Briv almost yells back in reply, but then realizes that will betray their position and does not.
Okay. You get to the top of the stairs, and there's just a wall, just a
Uh-oh.
stone wall.
I
I
try
can
to put my hand through it.
I can move stone. I can create a door.
You use okay.
Okay. Stone shape?
You shape a door in this closed stone doorway, and it forms, and it's kind of like elegant and kind of halfling at the same time. And you're on the streets of Waterdeep.
Do we see the balloon?
Yes, you see the recently stolen Acquisitions Incorporated
Recently acquired.
air battle balloon, and you see Marv going, how's everyone doing?
Drop the rope! Drop the rope!
Now,
Okay,
Rob.
we're dropping the ropes. Jeez, God,
Penelope,
crunchy all the time.
close the door.
Does Penelope halfling
Now
close the door?
Oh, right. Yes.
All right, you close the door. You
Wait.
start climbing.
Just about bring it in.
You start climbing up the ropes, and you
Penelope's
get on
climbing
board.
with a fishbowl.
Rarv goes over, hunches, and turns on the fire, the magical flames that heat up the balloon, and you start rising above the city of Waterdeep at this moment.
Circulation.
How was everything?
And just
Look, I got a fish.
You brought the fish?
That's a hostage. Don't
Was I
leave
not,
the
was
fish.
I not supposed to?
I was supposed to leave it for the flaming skull, so thou hast probably created mine arch nemesis now.
You can. He can also find the fish. He can find the one thing.
Oh,
that
throw it over! Throw it over!
Don't throw the fish.
I'll mage hand the
Don't
fish
throw
bowl.
it over a lake. It will
Okay.
survive.
Bye, Mr. Fish.
I'll mage hand the fish bowl back to the ground safely.
Okay, you
Yeah.
mage hand Stilgar back to just onto the street
I mean, by the
Pebble.
by the door.
yeah. Like,
It's not next to a fish shop, is it, or a fish place?
No, it's
That
not.
would be-
It's not next
That-
to a butcher or anything. Like
That counts is not my problem.
as you're flying into the clouds, there is a small little kitten displacer beast trying desperately to get at the fish inside the glass bowl. Just going tap 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 and like being confused by the glass. Tap 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 tap. And you go into the sky, and at this moment, I guess it's probably a good time to get out of what is this town, Waterdeep, Faerun. So let's go ahead and Averin, it's a good time to let us out here. Anytime. And then the giant dimension door opens up, and the battle balloon starts floating through the dimension door.
Yeah, I want to come back. I have friends I want to meet.
And you are now in the city of Sigil.
Suddenly
Please
I want
tell me
donuts.
thou hast the eye, Orkira.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Very well.
Follow-up question. Do we want to turn over an artifact of unspeakable evil to Averin? Like, you guys know him better than I do.
I do not trust him as far as I can kick him.
Which is a significant distance, might I add. I've seen you do it.
This is why I didn't want to leave it with the beholder guy, because I figured, that can't be any better than him saying he's going to burn everything down.
Maybe we tell him that the mission didn't work?
But then we don't get paid. And how are we to keep flying if we don't get paid?
Oh, we can't keep flying if everybody's dead, too. Because remember, things went poorly with that guy before.
I knew him in life.
True.
He was a
Can't
good
argue.
man. He can be trusted. Besides, it is his mission. If he wants this thing, he can have it.
Wait. No. It was our mission. If it was his mission, he would have gone and did it.
He should have
So
gotten
what-
off his bollocks
Yeah.
and gone out there himself. Yes.
He should have. Why didn't he do this?
Because he has
Probably
money.
could have done a better job.
No.
You're floating over Sigil. And you're slowly coming to a landing, I assume, into the city of doors.
At least, like, we'll have some time to think about it. Tell him we couldn't get it back. And tell him we'll try again later.
You
I
do
could
realize
do
he can probably
And buy us some more time.
you do realize he could probably detect magic and see it the same way I can and the Xanathar can.
That's fine.
If he
Going to
was
come
that
inside
smart,
you
he'd have
and
gone
get
to go to get him for it. Yeah, that's true. Yes, we'll say that they reacquired their ship and took it. Say they took it.
All right, the airship
Kira
is
knows
now
how
landed
badly
in
she
Sigil.
lies. So she's
I know,
just
we
like
all do.
rolling her eyes. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
geez, there we go.
All right, well, here we are. We're at Avron's Inn, so slash lockbox, slash collection. Time to turn in. It's a good time.
We
Marv,
think,
what's
Marv,
What's
What?
Avon gonna do with the Eye of Vecna?
Oh, he'd probably not go do anything with that other than stick in like a vault.
oh, that sounds safe enough.
Yeah, he doesn't. Avon doesn't want to lose an eye, and Vecna and him have a. It's gross. He doesn't like Vecna.
Does anyone?
It needs more salt for sure.
I don't know Vecna.
If he sends us after the hand, we're not giving it to him.
No. He already knows the guy that has the hand.
Well, okay.
I'm telling you guys, I get this sense about things. We're gonna fill this vault up with cursed items, and something terrible's gonna happen, and they're all gonna get loose again. But okay, cool. Let's turn it in. That's fine. Cool, let's do it.
And then we'll-
Freely, I've never even heard a story that ended that way in my entire life. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, we're innovators. We're innovators, Rob. But
And
okay, no,
Freely, if
Look,
that happens, we shall face it together.
a job.
Huzzah!
A deal's a deal. Let's turn it in. Okay, deal's a deal.
you guys walk in to what is called the Eldest Inn, a very strange and weird place where gravity sometimes feels off and weird. And there by the fire is Avron in a large, very comfy chair. So, right. Do you have an eye for me?
Yeah, of course.
An eye for an eye, Avron.
Wait, what? No. No.
Money
That's
for
gross.
an eye?
Sorry, is that not the right phrase?
No, that's not the right phrase. That came off as rather threatening, actually, Penelope Half-Pint. I'm not going to pluck out one of my eyes so I can have one of your eyes. It's here's a bunch of gold, and then you give me the eye, and then I lock this up. For
Okay.
safety.
An eye for gold, Avron.
Oh, well, here's your gold.
I pull the eye out of my pack and I just drop it in his lap, and I'm like, "What are you gonna do with it?"
Don't give him the marshmallows.
Oh, sorry. I was eating
Well-
those. I pull out the eye and I put it in his lap.
Ew. Was that mixed with your marshmallows?
No, it better not be.
Well,
I hit up marshmallows with prestidigitation. Nah, they're clean now. You're good.
Thank you.
I want more about it. Oh, in the next room is a whole bunch of food. I've already set out.
Riv's already walking.
Okay. There's this long dining room table full of just amazing, immaculately cooked food and pastries and everything else.
Great, I'll eat after you say, what are you doing with the eye?
Honestly, I'm just going to just hold it for a while and make sure it stays out of anyone else's reach.
All right, and then what?
Even
Well,
your
that's
reach?
basically the plan. I'm just trying to keep out of the hands of Vecna and also Archon.
Okay. Well, you started with for a while, I'm gonna, like there's gonna be, and then later I'm gonna,
I feel that you are very suspicious of me, and I'm very sorry about that, Rakira.
No, I'm not suspicious. I just like asking because then later, if you betray us, I can say, hey, you lied to us, and then feel kind of better about it. And then I'll walk away and go get some food.
That's fair.
I would like to activate my divine sense for fiends or undead in the area.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
just
nothing. Nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I will
Alright.
take this time while they are eating to inspect all the things that I grabbed in Xanathar's.
They're just fish paraphernalia, just like a singing fish thing on the wall.
Fish flakes.
A couple of goblets shaped like a fish.
Actually,
It's just
a
fish
fishbowl thing.
food.
Grab the worst of all the items. And Avron sits there for a moment, by the fire, holding the eyeball. Now I just need the hand.
I told you.
And that's our first episode of Beyond Heroes. Thank you everyone for watching and for participating in chat. I hope some people got some lovely legendary bundles. Also, you can vote right now on what our next episode is. Isn't that correct, Orkira?
In
Also known as Lauren
in like
Urban,
30
apparently.
in like 30 minutes, I'm gonna do a sending out to everybody. It's gonna be I use this thing called Twitter, and it's really archaic. But there's gonna be a sending, and you can go on there and you can tell me what you want for the next episode. So
It's a really weird.
but give me like 20 minutes because I have to finish eating lunch.
Her marshmallows.
And there are 3 titles for the episodes that you can vote for. One is called The Brood, one is called The Pickle, and one is called
Say it.
what was
Say
it? What was it, Lauren?
I don't have it up.
I believe it's
Orkira
Joy-
took care
I
of
believe
it.
it's Joy Forged.
Yeah, you'll have to go to Orkira's Twitter, and go check out the D&D Beyond Twitter.
Fun Forged is the other episode, so you can choose from The Pickle, Fun Forged, or The Brood.
I'm not going to
Fun
sway the
Forged.
results,
If you
but
vote now,
I
you'll
know
find
one
out
is
what
gonna
our next episode will be next week. And I am at your mercy, our audience. Thank you so much for our wonderful players, Dave Walters, Lauren Irvin, William. You're not William Box. Sorry. Adam
Thank you,
Bradford,
William.
TJ Storm. Thank you, William.
Yay, our technician.
Hope Lavelle, and of course, we miss our other cast member, Jen Kretschmer. She is not here right now. She is ill, but we can't
Yeah.
wait to see her back in the mix and back in the show again. Thank you all so much for watching and being part of this completely insane experience.
Bye.
Bye.